Hello everybody. While we have a fair bit of nice weather here at the tail end of November, I'm going to take this opportunity to harvest the Rutabaga. Now I didn't plant all that many, and I certainly didn't thin, so we'll have a fair bit of small ones. And the greens have been nibbled on and have a fair bit of mildew on them, so that we won't be saving that. That'll be going to the chickens. Now the more you learn about anything, the more you wonder if you should have gone down that rabbit hole. We're looking for blemishes. Certainly slugs are a problem. Grubs can get in there, some other animal, but also these knobby bits. I'm not sure if they're good or not. But the main thing you want to do to save these long term is to take the tops off, because the greens will continue to suck out moisture from the root. And I'll also cut off the root, because then it'll want to keep growing if I don't. So here's a case of two that were grown together. This one never formed, and this one was small. These super tiny ones I'm just giving to the chickens. And if we have enough small ones, those would be blanched and frozen versus long-term storage. You see that one has been eaten by something. It's still good though. The hole has calloused over, so that's still plenty good to eat. So 9 really big ones, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 of the little small ones. Not bad. Now this isn't really that much. I mean, you wouldn't take that long to eat this if you ate this regularly. But since we do not, I will still take the trouble of storing this in the basement or the garage. We shall see. But yeah, let's get these dried up first. I didn't mention this is the American purple top rutabaga. It is a brassica, and like all brassicas, it can suffer from something called club root, which is the root becoming all these growths. It's a fungi, and it sucks away from the plant itself. So I was worried that maybe this is a sign of that, but most of the pictures I've seen of it is a lot more concentrated, so I'm not sure exactly. And it usually happens on soil that is too acidic. So it's best to keep your soil neutral or a little bit above that. Yeah, so this is the next day. I've gone ahead and washed off the excess soil and got them dried off. Now I'm just cutting off the excess top and root. I don't know if you can see, but there's little bugs, creepy crawlies in this stuff that didn't get washed off. Hopefully it won't be too much of a problem. See if I can zoom in on them. That's the best I can do. But yeah, I hope that's not going to be a problem. So as far as long-term storage is concerned, I have here my cocoa coir moistened, not too wet, although this might be a little too moist, but hopefully not. Nobody ever really tells you specifics. What is it? Sand, peat moss. What's the other one? The most common one, sawdust. Sawdust is used for these applications, and I've seen them just lay them on there. Important is to leave a space, so in case you do have a bad fruit or vegetable, that it won't affect the next fruit too badly. A little bit of a Tetris game getting these to all fit. Alright. I tried to find a shallower container, but this is the best I could find. And then just gonna layer more inert medium over them. Now the basement here stays around 50, so this might be too warm a place for them. So I might be putting these in a garage, which it can get freezing in there, but I've heard people have success not lose their crop just because it gets freezing. So yeah, and then you don't want to close it. You want to let this moisture from the medium escape. And you want to check on this periodically, make sure nothing has gone awry. Now the rest of these smaller ones, I'm going to go ahead and process. Looks like root growth in there versus a bug. Alright, so we've cubed the rutabagas, and now we're going to blanch. Dump them in boiling water. And the water's still boiling, so we're going to let that boil for 3 minutes. Alright, this boiled for 3 minutes, so now we're going to pour it down. Now we put it into the ice bath to stop the cooking process. I over-iced this. And just let that sit for a minute. And this is now ready to be frozen and then ziplocked to be used another day. Don't get me wrong, potatoes have their place in the kitchen and in the garden. But if you want a healthier, tastier alternative, you can roast it, you can mash it, soups, anything. Give rutabaga a try. Alright, I'll talk to you all again soon. Bye.